The following is a presentation of RMG Sports, award-winning championship television.
Coming up, the defending conference, district, and state champion Bishop Guilfoyle Marauders take on conference foes the Richland Rams. RMG's game tape starts now. Fans, finally, it's time for football. We're alongside of Mike Satoski. I'm Jared Romsberg. Welcome to Week 1 of RMG's Game Tape's 2015 season, where this segment, as it has for the past 5 seasons we've been on the air, is brought to you by Somerset Trust Company, the most convenient bank. Somerset Trust has branches and ATMs conveniently located throughout the region. Learn more at somersettrust.com. Bishop Guilfoyle won the coin toss. Head coach Justin Wheeler said, we'll go ahead and take the ball. So Alex Leitenberger has it teed up for the Richland Rams. It's off his toe, and we're playing football in Altoona. Aaron Yasilaitis has a little bit of trouble with it, picks it up at the 25, comes across the 30, and he runs into a wall of Rams who take him down at the 35-yard line, and that's where the defending state champions will start. 7, Josh Tribus, a junior, starts at quarterback for the Marauders of Bishop Guilfoyle, hands the ball off to Evan Chadbourne. Chadbourne breaks free across the 45-yard line, where he's ripped down by Ben Verhoevic. Tribus stands in a shotgun, 1st and 10 for Bishop Guilfoyle. Evan Chadbourne goes into motion. Chadbourne gets the ball, cuts across the midfield line, taken down by Anthony Moran, but he's going to grab 5 yards on a nice run. Aaron Yasilaitis joins Tribus in the backfield. Chadbourne goes into motion to give us to Yasilaitis. Yasilaitis, nice move to the outside, cuts across the 40 to the 35 and taken down at the 33-yard line by Linson Martinez. 15-yard pickup and a BG first down. BG lines up in a wildcat formation. Chadbourne is your quarterback, hands the ball to Yasilaitis. Yasilaitis finds a seam and is taken down about the 29-yard line by Moran and Verhoevic. Marauders stay in the wildcat formation. Chadbourne in at quarterback. Hands the ball, no, he keeps it himself, follows the blocks, and Evan Chadbourne moves the ball ahead. He needed 3. They're going to give him 6. Another BG first down. Marauders move into the Remax Team Realtors red zone. 1st and 10 on the 20. Tribus scrambling far side, has it tucked now, looking to run. Has some room, gets it inside the 15, down to the 14-yard line. 6-yard pickup, tackled by Ethan Dabbs. Yasilaitis and Chadbourne join Tribus in the backfield. 2nd down and 4 that gives to Chadbourne. Chadbourne finds nice hole, nice blocking, and is inside the 10-yard line, making it 1st and goal for the Marauders as the junior Chadbourne knifes straight up the gut. Procedure call moves the ball back to the 11-yard line, 1st and goal. Tribus gives the ball to Evan Chadbourne. Chadbourne tries to find some room on the near side, and a nice shoestring tackle by Brady Thomas, the junior defensive back for Richland. 2nd and goal from the 13-yard line. Tribus has 3 high, fires it to the screen to the far side to Evan Chadbourne. Chadbourne tiptoes around and gets it down to about the 3-yard line. Some great open field running by the junior. 3rd down and 9 feet to the promised land. Tribus takes the snap, gives it to Chadbourne, who just strolls into the end zone. Touchdown! Bishop Guilfoyle! Evan Chadbourne, 3-yard run, and the Marauders are on the board, Mike.
Boy, great camera angle here, Jared, on our TriStar instant replay, because Brandon Chadbourne is going to come marching right into your living room. Look at the great block by Aaron Yasilaitis, pushing Wanko out of the way. And how about 300-plus pound Nick Leamer leading the way?
The freshman Colton McGee steps in to attempt the extra point. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Tack on one more. Guilfoyle up 7-zip early. Richland starts their opening drive on their own 26-yard line. 11, Johnny Kutchman starts at quarterback. He's a senior. Hands off to Colby Warshall. Warshall knifes ahead, moves back up to the inside. Taken down at about the 33-yard line. Gain of 6 by the senior Warshall. The Rams spread things out on 2nd down and 4. The give goes to Ethan Dabbs. Look at the sophomore, Ethan Dabbs, just bulldozing his way down the middle of the field, taken down at the 45-yard line. 17-yard gain and a 1st down. 2nd down and 8 as Richland's trying to crawl into Marauder territory. 4 minutes to play in the 1st quarter, and Dabbs is tripped up. He gets it to just about the midfield line. 3-yard pickup. First contact by Andrew Irwin. RMG Sports is proud to bring Laurel Highlands Athletic Conference football to you every week here on Game Tape. But RMG does much more than awesome sports productions. From education to award-winning promotional productions, let RMG provide the high-quality video your company deserves. Click on the What is RMG link at rmgsports.net. Kutchman back to pass, fires one in, and it is caught. It's incomplete. Are they saying he fumbled it? Verhovzik is holding the ball, Mike. I'm not sure what's going on here. Let's take a look.
Yes, Jared, let's take a close look at this because obviously the PIAA officials aren't going to have this view like we have. There's the pass by Kutchman. Freer, you know what? I don't know if he has possession, Jared. There's the loose ball hitting the ground. So, Jared, that looks like an incomplete pass to us, but they're calling it a fumble recovery. It'll be first down and 10 Richland.
Double tight end set for Richland. Kutchman has two high. Warshall in the backfield to give goes to Warshall. Warshall trying to speed along on the far side and is tripped up at about the 40, taken out of bounds at about the 38-yard line by Evan Chadbourne. Number 5, Richland, holding their own against the defending state champs. Here in the opening game, the give goes to Ethan Dabbs. Dabbs hit as he tried to come around the side by Andrew Irwin. No gain. 2nd and 10. Spread offense. Kutchman looks things over, takes a low snap, comes up, throws it, and gets it to 14. Joey Kovacic, the freshman, grabs 4 yards. 4th down and 6. Richland has to get from the 30 to inside the 25-yard line. Kutchman stands in a shotgun, 2 high, 1 low. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Here comes the heat, throws it downfield, and it falls incomplete. The ball will go back to BG, intended for Ryan Ball, but they couldn't make the connection. BG going back to the Wildcat on 1st down and 15. Evan Chadbourne stands in a quarterback, gets it to Aaron Yasilaitis on the near side, and he's wrapped up and taken down immediately by number 9, Brady Thomas. We switch directions now in the second quarter. Bishop Guilfoyle up 7-0. Tribus looking to throw, has time, flips it out, and it's overthrown, intended for Evan Chadbourne, coverage by Dabbs. 4th down and 4. Evan Chadbourne doing it all night, looking to punt. Well, they're running a fake, maybe playing a little bit of rugby here. Let's see. Chadbourne kicks it away as he's going down, and it's caught by head coach Brandon Bailey, who looks to go down and score some points on his own, but I'm pretty sure he is ineligible. The Rams start this drive in Marauder territory. Kutchman back to pass, zinging it downfield, and it's overthrown. Here comes the penalty. They're going to flag BG for pass interference intended for Andrew Freer. Power formation for the Rams, 2nd down and 6. Kutchman in the pistol, hands the ball off to Warshall. Colby Warshall tries to find a hole, and that hole was plugged quickly by Aaron Yasilaitis, who puts Warshall down for a loss of 2. The ball rests on the 21. Richland has to get to inside the 17. Kutchman spreads things out. 4th down and 4. Kutchman has it tucked. He's going to run with it, and he gets to the line, and he gets exactly as far as he needs to get. He needed 4. He got 4. And the senior quarterback, Kutchman, keeps the drive alive for Richland. Richland's back in the RE/MAX Team Realtors red zone. 1st and 10 on the 17. Kutchman looking to throw. And he's going to try to run. He's running on the short side, and not enough room there. And plenty of people wearing purple. Andrew Irwin with first contact. Colby Warshall steps in at quarterback, 2nd down 11. Richland running their own Wildcat. Warshall holds on to it, finds a hole, and slips through and is taken down near the 10-yard line by 40. That's Josh Yasilaitis. Gain of 6. Richland's going to try to convert on 4th down again. 4th down and 6 inside the 15. Kutchman takes the snap. Looking to throw, set up the screen. Oh, the screen didn't develop. Warshall didn't release in time. The ball goes back to BG. This segment is brought to you by Bishop Guilfoyle Catholic High School, a safe, high-quality high school where students are encouraged to learn and grow as a whole person, body, mind, and spirit. Their belief of goodness, discipline, and knowledge are intertwined with fun, community, and accomplishment. Learn more at bishopguilfoyle.org. Josh Tribus hands the ball off to Evan Chadbourne. Chadbourne on the far side, still on his feet, across the 20 to the 25, and take it down at the 26-yard line. That's a 13-yard pickup, and another BG first down. BG sets up the Wildcat. Chadbourne in a quarterback, 2nd down and 5. Chadbourne gives the ball to Yasilaitis. Here comes Aaron Yasilaitis, knifing through, powering forward. Yasilaitis will grab 7 and a first down. Josh Tribus steps back in a quarterback, 2nd down and 8. for Bishop Guilfoyle. Hands the ball off to Evan Chadbourne. Chadbourne finds a hole, throws a big stiff one, hooks at the 35, 40, 35, 30, down to the 25, stutter steps, and is tripped up and taken down at the 20-yard line by Noah Wanko. That's a 39-yard run by the junior Chadbourne. First down, BG. The Marauders are in the Remax Team Realtors red zone. First down and 10. The give goes to Yasilaitis. Here goes Yasilaitis. Throws Thomas out of the way. Yasilaitis is going to have the first down. He's eventually taken out of bounds by Verhovsik and Wanko. First down and goal for BG. About the 6-yard line. Wildcat formation. The pitch goes to Yasilaitis. Yasilaitis looking on the near side, and he's wrapped up and taken down short of the goal line by 52, Anthony Moran. Solid play by the senior Moran. Second down and goal. Guilfoyle stays in the shotgun. The give once again to Yasilaitis, but he's caught in the backfield. Ethan Dabbs, the sophomore, comes flying in and puts a running back down. Irwin, Yasilaitis, and Chadbourne join Tribus in the backfield. Third down and goal. The give is to Chadbourne. Chadbourne tries the far side. He's ripped down from behind. 82, Ryan Ball puts all 6'5" of his body behind Chadbourne, brings him down. Fourth down and goal from the 3-yard line. Tribus in a quarterback, gives the ball to Chadbourne. Chadbourne pushes ahead, but he's stopped. He's stopped at the goal line. 53, Nolan Bloom for Richland. Plugged that hole, and the ball is going to go back to the Richland Rams. First and 10 on a huge defensive stand by the Rams. Second and 10 for Richland. Kutchman stands in his own end zone, loaded backfield, hands the ball off to Warshall. Colby Warshall cuts back up into the middle and is taken down by Andrew Irwin, but he's going to grab 4 yards on the run. Third down and 6, similar formation. Kutchman hands the ball off this time to Dan Verhovsik. Verhovsik finds a nice hole, keeps pushing, throws it into four-wheel drive, and is finally taken down just short of the 20-yard line. That's a 15-yard gain by the senior Verhovsik. First down, Richland. These pesky Richland Rams giving the Marauders a run for their money here early in this game. This time, Kutchman holds on to it and is slammed to the turf after about a 2-yard gain. Third down and 6. The Rams spread things out. Kutchman throws out to the flat to Warshall. Warshall hits the brakes, comes back up into the middle, and he's going to be taken down about 2 yards short of the first down. The Marauders take over first and 10 on their own 37-yard line. 13 seconds to play here in the first half. Evan Chadbourne in a quarterback again, deploys 3 high. Irwin in the backfield with him. Chadbourne looking to throw. Nope, now he's got it tucked. He's across the 40, and he tiptoes out of bounds to stop the clock near the 43. 7, Josh Tribus comes back in a quarterback, climbs under center with 6 seconds left. He tries a wraparound handoff, and it goes horribly awry as the Rams pounce on it. That's 53, Nolan Bloom, and the Rams will take over with a tick left in the half. Fans, this segment of Bishop Guilfoyle Marauder Football is brought to you by Wolf Furniture. With 12 locations in Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Virginia, Wolf Furniture is the store people have trusted for over a century. Learn more at wolffurniture.com. 1 tick is left on the clock. Kutchman back to pass. Protection breaks down. Now he's got it tucked, and boy, he has a long way to go. He's across the 30, and he's going to be taken down at about the 25-yard line as we finally see zeros on the clock. And Bishop Guilfoyle takes a 7-point lead to the locker room here in the season opener in Altoona. Fans, welcome to the second half. Freshman Colton McGee has it teed up for the Marauders. It's off his toe, and a booming kick, taking it about the 8 by Dan Verhovsik. Verhovsik, whoa, and he goes down. Credit that tackle to the field here at Mansion Park Stadium. Second down and 6 for Richland as they spread things out again. Johnny Kutchman, senior, in a quarterback, hands it off to fellow senior Colby Warshall. Warshall hits the line, and man, he is enveloped immediately by purple jerseys, and they get up. The Marauders say they have the ball, but the Warshall's knee was down. Third down and 4. Richland trying to keep their opening drive of the second half alive. The pitch goes out to Dan Verhovsik. Verhovsik gets past a lollipop. A nice effort there. The senior Verhovsik gets the first down. New set of downs for the Rams. First and 10. Kutchman gets it to this side, this time to Verhovsik. Verhovsik, well, he has it stripped. The ball's loose. The ball's loose. It's still in bounds. Everybody's chasing after it. And there's Aaron Yasilaitis to land on it. The ball's going to go back to BG as Verhovsik loses the ball thanks to Evan Chadbourne, Mike.
Let's watch this play again on the TriStar Instant Replay, Jared. Swing pass by Kutchman finds Verhovsik. Look at Chadbourne sticking that big paw in. There's the loose ball. Okay, now the scrum starts like the old NFL follies. videos, Jared, funny videos. Football smarts. Chadbourne enough sense to keep that ball alive, knowing that if it goes out of bounds, the team who had possession would keep possession, which would be Richland. Loose ball recovered by Guilfoyle.
2nd down and 8 for BG on the Richland 46. Chadbourne in at quarterback. Evan Chadbourne holds on to it. Knife straight up the near side. Here comes Chadbourne across the 30. Throws a stiff arm and is taken down near the 20. Markham at the 23-yard line. That's a 23-yard gain for Chadbourne. 1st down, BG. The ball rests on the 22. Chadbourne stays in at quarterback. This time, though, he gives it to Aaron Yasolitis. Yasolitis dances across the 15, where he's finally taken down by Dan Verhoeven at the 14. That's an 8-yard pickup by the senior Yasolitis. 1st and 10 on the 11 as the Marauders are in the Remax Team Realtors red zone. Tribus under center, hands the ball off to Chadbourne. Here comes Evan Chadbourne across the 5, tripped up by Dan Verhoeven, 6-yard gain. 2nd down and 4 on the 5-yard line. Tribus under center, Chadbourne dots the I behind him. Coming up on the 8-minute mark of the 3rd quarter. The pitch to Chadbourne. Chadbourne with plenty of blockers. Yasolitis clears the way, and Chadbourne flies into the end zone. Touchdown! Bishop Guilfoyle. Evan Chadbourne, 5-yard run, Mike.
Our TriStar instant replay, Jared. This is nothing more than a student body right. Send the big boys out in front of Chadbourne. Yasolitis leading the way. Nick Lemer, listed at 6'1", 311. This kid is just a sophomore anchoring that big BG line.
1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line for the Rams, looking to answer. Scoreless thus far in this game, down 14-0. Kutchman from the shotgun takes the snap, pumps near side, looking, throwing downfield, and it falls incomplete, intended for Freer. Fans, get social with RMG Sports. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram for up-to-the-minute news, photos, and more. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel and enjoy all of our shows and upcoming internet programs. Just click on the links at rmgsports.net. Kutchman hands the ball off to Dabbs, and Dabbs is ripped down in the backfield. Big Nick Lemer puts him down for a loss of 2. Warshall deploys 3 low. Dabbs stays in the backfield with him on 3rd down and 12. Scrambles near side does Kutchman. Kutchman gets it out to Warshall, who's thrown out of bounds short of the 1st down. He'll pick up 6. Tackled by Nathan Haig. The Marauders start this drive in Rams territory. 1st and 10 on the 48. And Chadbourne gets it on the jet sweep. Boy, he's got blockers in front of him. Now he's got a hole. He's across the 30. Nobody in front of him. 15, 10, 5, all the way to the house. Touchdown! Bishop Guilfoyle, Evan Chadbourne, 48-yard run, 6 more points for BG, Mike.
Our TriStar instant replay, Jared. Boy, do we have a great angle here. Just like Coach Justin Wheeler, the way he drew it up on the chalkboard. Great blocking downfield. Irwin, Berger, 23, Yasolitis with a huge block on Verhoeven, and the BG blocking schemes. Certainly making it easy for Brandon Chadbourne to score his 3rd touchdown.
Richland starts this drive 1st and 10 on their own 27. Deep in a hole now, 21-0 against the defending state champions. Kutchman hands ball off to Warshall. Warshall tries his luck up the middle, and he'll pick up maybe 3 before McGeary and Lemer put him down. Kutchman stands in the shotgun, 3rd down and 8. Too high, too low. Dabbs in the backfield. Kutchman flips it out to Warshall in the flat. Warshall gets across the 30 and to about the 34. No, marker to 33. 4th down and 4. Richland's going to go for it in Marauder territory, looking to move the ball downfield. Kutchman flips it downfield, and it's overthrown, and there's a flag on the play. They're going to call Bishop Guilfoyle for pass interference again. 15 yards and a 1st down for the Rams. Kutchman looks things over. 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, takes the low snap, brings it up, fires it out to number 7, Trevi Hardison, who's put down by Josh Yasolitis. Gain of 5. Richland once again trying to convert on 4th down, 4th and 4. Kutchman takes the snap, fires it, gets it to Ball. Ball across the 35 and ripped down at the 34 by Haig, but he'll have the 1st down. 2nd down and 8 as Richland continues to matriculate down the field. Takes a low snap, does Kutchman. Kutchman fires it to Dan Verhoeven, who takes a solid shot from Josh Yasolitis, but moves ahead and grabs 6 yards for the Rams. 3rd down and a long 2. Kutchman in the shotgun. Fakes the give, takes it himself, and rumbles forward. He'll grab the 2 yards he needs, and the drive stays alive for Richland. Double tight end set, 1st and 10 for Richland. Kutchman takes the snap, scrambles near side, looking to throw, and he does. And he gets it to Ryan Ball. The 6'5" wideout goes down to pick that one up. Gain of 6. Ethan Dabbs joins Kutchman in the backfield. 2nd down and 4. Kutchman, quick throw out to Warshall in the flat. Warshall to the 10, spun around by Chadbourne and then ripped down by Haig. But Warshall will have the 1st down. It's going to be 1st and goal for Richland. Richland's in the Remax Team Realtors red zone. 1st and goal. Quick flip by Kutchman. He gets it to ball. Touchdown! Richland! 5-yard flip from Kutchman to Ball, and the Rams are finally on the board, Mike.
Yet another great angle here in our TriStar replay, Jared. This is nothing more than Johnny Kutchman looking downfield, finding 6 feet 5 inch tall Ryan Ball, capping off a very impressive 73-yard touchdown drive for the Rams.
Senior Alex Leiterberger is in to attempt the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and the kick makes it through the uprights. Tack on one more for Richland. Fans, RMG Sports is a proud supporter and is the official video production partner of the Ken Lancey All-Star Classic. This spring, our crew was there covering the game for the official game DVD. Get your copy by clicking on the link at rmgsports.net. Proceeds from the DVD sales go to the Ken Lancey All-Star Game and the RMG Sports Ken Lancey Scholarship. Here comes Aaron Yasolitis with the kickoff. Stutter steps at about the 34, finds a hole, he's across the 40, throws another stiff arm, and they're going to start this drive in Richland territory thanks to BG's Aaron Yasolitis. 1st and 10 on the 47. Tribus stands in the shotgun, looking to throw, gets it out to Chadbourne. Look out, Chadbourne, here he goes, look at the blocking downfield, turns on the Jets, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, foot race, he's there, touchdown! Bishop Guilfoyle! Evan Chadbourne, 47 yards down the field, 6 more for BG, Mike.
Enjoy the angle here in our TriStar replay, Jared, because it really shows the great blocking downfield. There is Josh Yasolitis taking out Logan Bowser. Look at it's Andrew Irwin running downfield, leading the way, and yet another. Count him, Jared. I think this is his 4th touchdown, Brandon Chadbourne.
1:28 to play in the 3rd quarter. Richland down by 21. They spread things out on offense. Kutchman stands in a shotgun, looks things over, takes the snap. Looks to throw, and he does. Gets it out, and it's in and out of the hands of Joey Kovacic. 2nd down and 10. Kutchman fakes the give. Here comes the heat. Looking. Now he has it tucked. He's going to run with it. Here he goes across the 30 to the 35, and stutter steps out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. 14-yard pickup by Kutchman and a 1st down. Dabbs and Warshall join Kutchman in the backfield. 45 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Kutchman fakes the give, looking to throw. Flips it downfield. Oh, that doesn't even get past the line of scrimmage. Nick Leamer swats it down. Too high, too low for Kutchman. 3rd down and 10. Back to pass, has time. Throws it down the middle of the field. And just a little too high for big Ryan Ball. Double coverage. 1st and 10 on the 22. Evan Chadbourne in at quarterback for Bishop Guilfoyle. Takes the snap, fakes the give, follows his blocker through the line, but he's caught near the line of scrimmage by Noah Wanko. Gain of 3. BG starts the 4th quarter, 2nd down and 7. Tribus in a quarterback, play action, scrambles far side now, looks up the middle. Boy's in a lot of trouble, wrapped up, and finally they blow the whistle. He's taken down by Logan Bowser for a loss of 5. Tribus stands in the shotgun, 3rd down and 12. Takes the snap. Looking, finally throws it downfield, and he's open. That's Andrew Irwin, drags a toe and slides out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That's a 20-yard gain, and another BG 1st down. 2nd down and 3 from the 47-yard line. Tribus gives the ball to Chadbourne. Chadbourne throwing that stiff arm run, pushing Rams out of the way. Finally tripped up and taken down by 52, Anthony Moran. That's a 7-yard pickup and a 1st down. Tribus looks things over on 2nd down and 9, directs traffic, waits in the shotgun, flips it out to Evan Chadbourne. Chadbourne looking for a hole, and he finds it. Finds a nice one, squirts forward, and is inside the 30-yard line, down near the 26. Chadbourne gains 13, and another BG 1st down. The ball rests inside the 25-yard line. 2nd down and 7. Chadbourne, Wildcat formation. Well, they have trouble. Communication issue in the backfield, and the Rams are going to make them pay as Yasolitis is eventually taken down by Ryan Ball for a loss. 4th down and 7. Freshman Colton McGee is going to attempt a 42-yard field goal. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is too low. Not enough mustard. Richland will take over 1st and 10 on their own 25. Fans, get social with RMG Sports. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram for up-to-the-minute news, photos, and more. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel and enjoy all of our shows and upcoming internet programs. Just click on the links at rmgsports.net. Kutchman gets it out to Dabbs. Dabbs, a little razzle-dazzle. Dabbs throwing downfield. Picked off. That's Josh Tribus, the quarterback from the other side. A reception in the other direction. He's at the 20. 15 with the blocker. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown! Bishop Guilfoyle. A 37-yard pick six by Josh Tribus. 6 more for BG, Mike.
Here is our TriStar Motors instant replay, Jared. Brandon Bailey reaching into his bag of tricks, looking to give Ethan Dabbs an opportunity to throw downfield and find Andrew Freer. Sam Keating has his back to the ball. He's so focused on the coverage of Freer. It was Tribus playing center field, picking off the Dabbs pass, Dipsy doing down the sidelines, and the Marauders back in the end zone.
2nd down and 10 for the Richland Rams on their own 17-yard line. They held tough against this Marauder team in the first half. The second half, well, BG's kind of turned it on. Kutchman from the shotgun takes the snap, looking downfield, throws it against the grain, gets it to Dan Verhovsek, who's ripped down by 27, Luke Wills, but he's going to grab 16 yards. Richland deploys 5, 1st and 10. Kutchman throws it, gets it to Tilley. Tilley taken down hard by Conrad, but 8 is going to grab 7. 3rd down and a short 3. Once again, Richland putting all the wideouts out there they can. Kutchman looking to throw and does. Gets it downfield. He gets it to 14. That's Joey Kovacic, who's taken out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. That's 19 yards and a 1st down. 1st and 10 on the 36. Kutchman, 5 out again. This time, Kutchman has it tucked. He's going to run straight up the middle, and he's going to land right at the 1st down marker. 10-yard pickup by the senior Kutchman. Kutchman back to pass on 1st down. Looking far side, throwing far side. Beautifully thrown pass once again. 14, Joey Kovacic gets it out of bounds inside the 10. Richland continues in the RE/MAX Team Realtors red zone. 2nd down and goal. The give this time is to Thomas. Brady Thomas rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Richland! Brady Thomas, the junior, rolls into the end zone and puts 6 more on for the Rams. So the unsuccessful onside kick gives BG great field position here with 5 minutes to play in the game. Tribus climbs under center, I formation behind him. Chadbourne dots the I, he gets the ball. Chadbourne looks near side, cuts back up the middle. Stutter steps and is taken down. He gains 7. 1st and 10 from the 35. Tribus barks out the commands. Takes the snap, gives it to the up back. That's Yasolitis. Yasolitis now to the near side and taken down at the 27-yard line. That's an 8-yard pickup. BG's in the RE/MAX Team Realtors red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Tribus pitches it out to 24. A new running back, Mike Barish. Barish on the far side, and he's finally spun around by 23, Noah Wanko. 3rd down and a long 4, coming up on the 1-minute mark. Tribus gives it again to Barish. Barish tries the far side, and his put down. They'll hold him to a 2-yard gain. Freshman Colton McGee steps back on the field. This time it's going to be a 30-yard field goal. Good snap, good hold, and man, is this one good. Plenty of room to spare on that one as the freshman Colton McGee tacks on 3 more for BG. 1st and 10 for Richland on their own 23. 45 seconds left in the game. Kutchman looking to throw, gets it out to 5. That's Tim Rubel, who's taken down near the 35-yard line. 3rd down and 5. Kutchman looks things over. He has 5 wide, 3 high, 2 low, 18 seconds to play in this game. Kutchman from the shotgun throws near side, and it is complete to Brady Thomas. This is probably the last play of the game. Kutchman in trouble, has it tucked, stutter steps and slides down at the 47, and that's going to do it. Bishop Guilfoyle wins its 17th game in a row defeating the Richland Rams 38-14 in the season opener. Fans, we invite you to watch this game and buy DVDs and learn more at rmgsports.net. Next week, we'll see how these Rams do against the Penn Cambria Panthers. For Mike Satoski and the entire RMG Sports crew, I'm Jared Romsberg. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week on RMG's Game Day.